Now, this week in our rules segment, we're going to look at an area where I think a lot of golfers, if they're honest, frequently transgress. And Trevor, that is in improving their lie and also their area of swing.
Yeah, well, neither are allowed. But quite often you'll see people in underneath trees, etc., and having some practice swings, breaking some branches down will do. In fact, improving the area of their intended swing. That incurs a 2-shot penalty. You're not allowed to do that. Likewise, you're not allowed to improve the area between the ball and the hole either. So that's your line of play. You're not allowed to improve that area.
Okay, that's interesting because I think, I've always thought of just on your backswing. So even if you have a backswing on your forward swing and you take out some leaves or branch.
Yeah, no, not allowed to do it.
Okay.
Not allowed to do it.
I think you've got a pretty famous example of it.
Well, John Morse was leading a major tournament we had in Sydney at Concord one time, and he was on the last hole, and unfortunately got up on the right-hand side of the last hole there under a branch and took a practice swing and broke one of the branches, and he called us after he'd signed his card and told us about it, and we had to get rid of him.
Okay, that's my old club, Concord. I remember being in the trees on the right-hand side a fair bit.
Oh, really?
Probably took the old branch out with a practice swing, unknowingly. Now, on the with the lie, improving your lie, where the ball's sitting.
Yeah, well, you're not allowed to improve your lie. You may see some people brushing some sort of stones away and those sorts of things. They're loose impediments, but you're not allowed to brush sand or soil other than on a putting green. Back to the definitions again, sand and soil are only loose impediments on the putting green. So if you're doing that away from the putting green, that's a penalty also.
Yeah, I think we've all seen those people that the ball's sitting in sandy sort of ground and they scrape away, it's practically teed up at the end.
Yeah, well, those people hopefully are removing stones, not sand or soil.
We would hope so.
We would hope so.
Thanks again for your efforts this week, Trevor. And golfers, owners at home, when you think you are just bending the rules, well, you may be in fact breaking them. Have a good think about it, and we'll see you next week.